Hello, Mark Hepp with campgroundviews.com. Today we're going to take a look at what could be, maybe, the best campsite in Pinegrove Campground located outside of Flagstaff, Arizona. So first off, if you look at my screen here, welcome to campgroundviews.com. If you don't know who we are and what we do, I'm sorry for you. No, I'm just kidding. It's campgroundviews.com, and we focus on helping you find amazing campsites. And we have now launched campground virtual tours, and we'll take a look at one of them here to see if we can find the best site within this campground. So if you end up at campgroundviews.com, first thing I want to do is log in or create an account by clicking Join 360 Insider or logging in with your account credentials. And then we're going to go click on the virtual tours tab. As of right now, we've got 151. I'm going to date myself in this because there's going to rapidly be more of these coming online pretty shortly. The first one we're going to look at is Pinegrove Campground outside of Flagstaff, Arizona. Specifically, if you look at this map here of where it's located, it's southeast of Flagstaff, Arizona. It's up on the mountains there. So it's a higher elevation. It's a great spot for folks from Phoenix, Mesa to go to during the hot summers to cool off. And it's also a good spot in the spring and fall too, because it's just really nice weather up there. You're close to Flagstaff, you're close to Sedona. You've got some lakes in the area and tons and tons and tons and tons of off-highway vehicle routes throughout this forest all around here. But let's take a look at Pinegrove Campground. So as we load the page, the 360 virtual tour will pop up. If you're not familiar with how these things work, you'll see that there's icons here, like the site right here. We have an icon for it. So at our current default dates, this site is available. All you need to do is change the date period to some date in the future or some different date that you're actually considering staying there. Update that date period, and the icons will change depending upon the availability of that campsite or the campsites within that park. So let's go ahead and play around some dates here. Looks like this campground is very popular and pretty full. We'll go out to September here. I believe there's some dates out here in September that are available. Yeah, there we go. We had a few pop up as green. So let's go ahead and take a look at this campground real fast. We are looking right now at site number 4. So we'll go ahead and shut that down, which means we've got 3, 2, and 1. Or it looks like here's site 3 right here behind us. Yep, site 3 right there. So we've got 3 and 4 right here, so we can see those. And the way you use a campground virtual tour is to hit play. So this campground is a very scenic campground. I'll apologize if things get a little bit jerky on my screen here. That is a result of the Zoom recording. But as you can see, the icons pop up for the different sites that are available. All you have to do is click on the icon and the video will stop. And you can look around, you can look up, down, and you can get information on the campsites. So this Pinegrove Campground outside of Flagstaff has paved roads, as you can see. Nice wooded setting here. And the campsites themselves are well placed apart. I'm actually going to jump ahead a little bit here into a further up location and show you that there are some pull-through sites within this campground also, like this one right here is a pull-through site. It's not bad. There's actually, we'll play up here a little bit ahead. There's an RV and a spot here. It gives us a good representation of a big unit within one of these pull-through sites. As you can see, they don't have their vehicle hooked up to them right now, but that RV is a large RV and it can fit in there really well. So I'll go by and take a look at it as we go along here. Give us a good feel for this site spacing. It's a good spot. As you can see, your door is facing out towards the woods there. Very nice location overall, and right across from a few other sites. I don't know if that's the best one though. Let's jump ahead a little bit further. As you can see, this tool is very easy to jump around in. This campground is a very scenic campground. You're probably surprised if you haven't been to one of the Forest Service campgrounds in Arizona to see all of the trees. There's actually a number of campgrounds out in the forest of Arizona that could very easily feel like you're in Colorado or any other mountainous area. So you approach these sites, you'll see that there's some really pretty campsites in here. This one on our right is site number 34. And one could argue that that may be the best campsite within the campground. Not sure. You'd have to go through the whole tour to pick out the right campsite for you, but in the end, any campsite that you can get that's available is a good one. In fact, let's jump backwards a little bit in time. If you're watching this in the future, you'll eventually be able to click on these icons and jump right up to them in order to see. I almost did a really good job at bouncing back to where we were, and there's a green site. Let's back up a little bit here. Here's an available site for the dates that we selected. We'll jump backwards a little bit and go check that out. There we go. So if I wanted to book this site, site number 21 is available during my dates of stay, which were September 15th and 16th. And then to complete that booking, I would simply select on it and click book now. And that, click book now, if I can click on it, and take me into recreation.gov to go ahead and complete the booking for that campsite. So you can see it's available in September. It's also available in August, and there's a few dates even in July for that one. So you would select the dates you want here and go ahead and complete your booking. So Pinegrove Campground, as you can see, there really is no best site within the campground. All of them are really good. It's just a matter of picking the right one that's available for you. And if you want to utilize this tool, go to campgroundviews.com, follow the navigation path of the virtual tours and find Pinegrove Campground in order to see and pick your campsite. I hope you have some safe trips. I hope this helps you out. I hope this tool helps you out. And if you want to learn more, go to campgroundviews.com or like and follow us here on YouTube. Take care and goodbye.